how you doing? It's your boy the Gang and thank you for clicking on this video. Now today I'll give you another money making video, and yes, I'm in the farming guild, but I will not be farming anything. This is technically speaking a no stats required money maker. However, you do kind of need stats to get into the farming guild, so it also kind of is a stats required one. The money making method itself is no stats. You're not going to be farming whatsoever.
I don't believe you.
Now, these items that I'm going to be buying from one of these shops here is something which I never even knew existed in the world of Runescape. I don't really do this kind of stuff. So, if you're liking the video or liking the series, liking the content, that sort of stuff, hit the like button. If you want to see some more money making content, then go ahead and check out the channel. If you like the channel, like the videos, then do me a favor, hit subscribe. All the love, all the support is greatly appreciated. Now, you'll see my bag, I've got 1 million GP. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is going to go ahead and buy these items, or this item, for about 5 minutes or whatever, let's say, or however long it takes me to spend 1 mil, depends on which comes first, and then work out exactly how much money we can make. I'm not going to show me doing the whole buying process, but obviously I will have a quick talk about it, and then I'll just get straight into it. Now, in the world of RuneScape, there is a thing that we can do, and that is, hang on, we can buy these bagged plants. Now, these bagged plants are used in your playground house, and you basically plant them, and it grants farming and construction XP. Now, what I didn't realize is you could actually make some money out of these. Now, not all of them you can. For example, if we looked at the bag nice tree, we can buy that for 2 and then sell it for 2,256. However, they're not being sold an awful lot or bought an awful lot on the JA. So what we need to make sure is we need to find the item which is being bought the most, or a reasonable or a good amount of times. Now, the one I found is bag plant 1. This seems to be the lowest level requirement wise to use in the playground house by the looks of it, and it also sells, well, buys for 1,000 and currently sells for 1.57k. So that's a 570 GP profit per one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to buy 5 from each world, and then I'm going to jump and hot worlds. Right, time is it. Ready, steady, go. So what I'm going to do is use my main entry swapper, shift click, buy 5 of them, and then go ahead and hot world. And it's going to hop between all of these worlds. It's either spending 5 minutes buying or spending my 1 mil GP. Every single time I do it, it does go down by 6k. So we'll see how long it takes. We'll see how many we can get through. So I'll see you at the end of 5 minutes or once my money's run out.
5 minutes later.
We're not far off the 5-minute mark now, really. And we've managed to do 4. This is the 4th inventory. So you look at an inventory just over a minute, which isn't too bad, really. Depending on how much money we make, obviously. If we don't make much money, then it really is bad. We've got 2 more world hops to do and about 15 seconds to go before it is 5 minutes up. I'll go ahead and do that. Final world. And there we have it. We are at the 5-minute mark, and we just managed to do the 4th and final inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the Grand Exchange right now, get them in for sale, and have a little quick chat about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, that sort of stuff. So here we are at the Grand Exchange, ready with our bag plants, and we spent around about 116k, so 116,020 GP, all in 5 minutes. So if we go ahead and stick our plants in, you can see they're worth 186,948. So that means in 5 minutes, we made a total profit of 71,928 GP, which really isn't bad at all.
That is bloody lovely.
Now, if we go ahead and multiply that, so 71,928, and we multiply that by 12, we did it in 5 minutes, so we could do 12 lots of that in every hour. We are looking at a 800 and 63,136 GP profit per hour. So we're looking at 850k per hour money making method.
Wow, you're so dominant.
And I was quite relaxed with it. You could probably push that up to a little bit more, in all honesty. However, 850k profit per hour, not actually doing anything, using any stats whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the Grand Exchange right now. So the currently traded price is 1570. Telling me to sell them at 1731. So I'm actually going to go ahead and sell them at the currently traded price of 1570. So it's actually going to end up being a little bit less than what we once said, but I'm going to leave that in there and obviously come back, and what you'll see on the screen right about now is the fact that they've actually sold. Now the reason why I picked these items is because one, they're relatively cheap, being 1k each isn't an awful lot. That means when you're buying them as well, the price doesn't change an awful lot. Yes, I'm doing 5 per world and I'm still going to be making quite a bit of money. I could do slightly less per world and make a little bit more money per one, or I could buy more per world and still make profit. But I chose 5 as a reasonable number, and actually these ones sell for the most out of all of them. These backpack ones are selling for around about 40 to 50,000 times every single day, so they've got a good daily turnaround. You know, we know statistically they are wanted. There's a supply, there's a demand, so let's give them a supply. Anyway, I hope you've liked this. It's as it stands, it's an 850k profit per hour money making method. However, if we obviously sell them for what we've put them into the GE for, which is 167,940, and we add that onto what we've got left, 884,980, we are looking at a profit of 52,920, which then means it's a 650k profit per hour. So it's still a really good money making method which requires no stats whatsoever. So even if we say let's go by currently active traded price and it's a 650k profit per hour, I would still hands down take that over some of the ones I've tried. So I hope you liked the video. If you have, hit the like, hit the subscribe. All the love, all the support is greatly appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.